Hi, my name is Christy Valentine, and I am doing Reading Log 1. I chose to do it over the book May I Bring a Friend. It's written by Beatrice Schenk de Reiners, and it's illustrated by Benny Monstresser. So, I chose this book because I really enjoyed the illustrations on here. As you can see, it's very vibrant. I noticed that there was an animal on the front of it, and I really enjoyed, whenever I was younger, books that included animals, especially if they're interacting with the regular characters. It just, kind of looked like something I would have loved reading whenever I was a child. So this book, here's some of the illustrations in it first. It's pretty nice, and you can see that there's still animals in it. A couple of the pages I have illustrations. It's all one color. So there's that one, and there's this one that's all pink. But they're still very vibrant, so it still keeps the children engaged. So this book is about a young boy, and he was invited to tea with the king and queen. And in the story, the king and queen are inviting the young boy, and the young boy asks if he can bring a friend. And the king and queen say, any friend of yours is a friend of ours, and basically the more the merrier, so they're very generous. They let him bring whoever he wants. So I'm sure the king and queen were thinking that he was going to bring a human friend, but to their surprise, the first friend is a giraffe. So throughout the story, we see each time that the king and queen invite the young boy for tea or dinner, it's another animal. In this story, each time the young boy asks, the king and queen respond in the same way. So I think that's a great way to have consistency throughout the book. I think children love anticipating what's going to happen. So if they can kind of join in, if they know what the king and queen might say, I think it keeps them more engaged. Also, this book has a lot of rhyming in it, which I think is great when working on developing readers and all that kind of stuff. So that way they can, work on what constitutes rhyming, what words would rhyme. I just think this is a great story. The words aren't too advanced, so it would be great for just beginning readers. There's not too many words on the page, This I also really connected to, like I said before, because there was animals in it, the rhyming. You kind of can play along as you're listening, and I think children love that. What I said we could do for the activity after reading the story was a graphic organizer story sequencing. So since this is more targeted to younger readers, I think it's 4 to 7. It's 4 to 7. That's the age that you want to work on recall and retaining the information. So by doing a sequencing, you can kind of help them to remember what happened at the beginning of the story, what happened in the middle of the story, and then what happened at the end of the story. And when they know that they're going to have to do a, activity like this, then they will even stay more engaged in the story as you're reading. So yeah, I think this is a great story for children, and that is my first reading log. Thanks.